Good night, everyone. Today is Monday, October the 31st, around 8:30 p.m. New York time. Guys, we're going to start with a technical video day. The dollar made a move today, and I got to be honest with you guys, we wasn't expecting the move from this level. We were expecting at least one more low. Now, like everything after the fact, and seeing the 5 ways up in the dollar, the market clarify a lot, and at least in some degrees yesterday on the seminar we say that we believe that we will have as a principal count the one that was calling for the B-way triangle or the next in the dollar. Well, maybe that's the one that is taking place, guys. So now that we have the 5 ways move in the dollar, we adjust the count in this way: A, B, C, A B, A, B, C, A higher degree of B, and then A, B, C, like a double zigzag in the dollar. Now, no matter what it is, if it's a 5, a double zigzag, no matter what it is, all it cares right now for every trader is this move. Because according to Elliott Wave, of you guys know, either this is 1 or this is A, this is 2 or this is B. So no matter what it is, the US dollar is gonna get minimum to around 78 area, if not the real move. So that's all you guys need to care about the dollar right now, that the dollar is set to get strong unless another surprise comes to the market. Now, that's for the dollar in the 4 hour. If we take a look at the dollar in a 1 hour, it's very interesting that the dollar did a 5-way move from the lows when you have 1, 2, 3, 4 to the 3802 and the 5. We were expecting, to be honest with you guys, we are expecting a move to around 76.83 to be completed. But also, let me tell you guys, the dollar is very tricky. I'm surprised to see how clear the dollar have made these 5 ways. Usually the dollar, when it battles, it doesn't battle like that. Usually the dollar, it makes a series of 1, goes like a sideways, creates a pattern. Usually the dollar do not pattern like that, but well, let's close the finger and see if the dollar is able to provide a nice retracement or 3 ways back, so we can attack and we can buy the dollar for the move higher. But like I say, usually it's not like that. Seeing the RSI into the dollar, we can see that we have divergence right there in an hour. And then if we go more, all we need to care now on the dollar is this. Because we know that this is the wave 3. We know that we have the divergence within the 4. So technically, all we care now in the dollar is this, is that from here, he looks like he did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. This chart, it have a mistake. This candle didn't happen, but it looks like it did a 4 or 5, and maybe allowed another high before going lower. But again, even in the 5-minute chart, there is divergence already. So we are expecting some type of US dollar weakness very soon, and that weakness needs to be bought. In my opinion, I believe that this is a 5 ways. I only account when this is a flat, but I don't see it. I believe that the dollar bounce and the dollar is going to continue to go higher. Now, let's take a look to the S&P. The S&P, look, also it makes the move today. And if you take a look here, S&P is very clear in a 1 2 1 2. It looks like now we are in the 4, and then from there it's gonna make a 4. It's gonna make a 5, a 4, and a 5 before 5 weeks. So far the move is in 3 ways, but it looks very important. Another thing, the S&P create overlap right here, making the case for the bullish dollar. Now, let's see the S&P in the 4 hour. The 4-hour S&P create divergency, making the case that the move is over. And with that in mind, I think that the best counts that you can get is 1 2 3 4 5 A, a flat B, 1 2 3 4 5 over. And let's see, we're favoring the idea that we said yesterday of the S&P in the wave 2, the euro in the daily triangle, in the B wave triangle, that the dollar also in nesting. So let's see, and the cable in the weekly triangle. That's the scenario that we are favoring, to be honest with you guys. Let's see if it's the one playing out. Who knows? But no matter what it is, we believe that after 3 ways, the dollar should be bought, in my humble opinion. Now, oil is also very interesting. Oil has been working sideways in a proposal triangle, and don't believe, guys, that we have forgot about the long dollar CAD trade. We are waiting because oil, when CAD won't get strong or weak until oil get weak. We adjust the count a bit, and then this is a flat B, 1, a flat B, a 3, a 4, and a 5. And as far as oil trust from here, and this trust in oil is the one that probably is going to take the CAD lower one more time, is the one that is going to take the euro higher to correct in the wave 2. So keep that in mind. That's what we see in oil. This is the euro index, and as you guys see, the euro index reached our proposal area 109, 109.50, and it dropped pretty good. Now the euro index looks to be still in a wave 3, like we believe the euro dollar is. But again, the idea that it penetrates this area right here is telling me that most likely the euro index just complete at least the first leg of the correction that we were expecting, and then from there the euro index should start trading lower to a new low, or at least in 3 ways, like we were expecting, either to around here and higher, or either to a new low. That's a point that I want to make. The euro dollar, we are proposing to be in a weekly B-wave triangle. If that being the case there, don't get surprised to see like a double zigzag higher in 3 ways to higher prices. But no matter what it is, you guys need to set the euro after this move down ends and a new correction and a 3-way corrective move happen. On the individual pair, let's start with the euro dollar. The euro dollar dropped, and this cycle should have come to the end. We adjust the count a little bit to make it like a double zigzag, and it came out to the attention that the high is just the 76.4 of the W. I mean, we were expecting in some degrees the equal legs. This is very important. And now, do not worry about this, guys. Minimum, the euro is going to make a move to around 135, minimum, in 3 weeks. So, technically speaking, all you have to do now is wait for this impulse to end, and you have to attack against the high at 142.51. That's the way that should be traded. I mean, that's the way it is. And it's something, let me see, I was thinking about, let me see, something like right here. It top, it make a move, and then it's gonna get back, and he needs minimum. He's gonna get minimum, he's gonna do something similar to this. That's minimum. If it's gonna continue to go higher. Otherwise, it's gonna keep going lower. Now, let's take a look at the euro dollar in 1 hour. We believe that this is the count that is taking place in a 1 hour when we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are expecting another low tonight, a marginal new low, to around 138, 138.11, and then we are expecting the biggest fall to take place to around 139, 139.40. Before that, the pair keep going lower. Let me show you. This is the 30-minute chart, and you can see on the 30-minute chart that there is already divergency. There is already divergency on the 30-minute chart. You see, so the momentum is lacking, and that's telling me that at any moment the euro can create a bounce when the euro is going to make a 3-way bounce. Now, we are expecting the bounce to be this way for, but also we can let you guys know that it's possible that the euro is doing an extended wave 5 when you have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the big 4, and then it's extending in 5. It's one or the other. So anyway, we believe that that is very simple, guys. A 3-way move in the euro should be sold as of for now. We are expecting a marginal new low tonight, and then a recover, or at least 100, 150 picks before either another low or a more bigger recover to around 140. That's what we're expecting on the euro. And then now we want to show you pairs that they are showing impulse movement from either the top or the bottom. And we're going to start also with another euro pair, which is the euro yen. The euro yen right here is showing a clear 1, 2, it's possible 1, 2, 3, 4, or it's possible a complete move of another low to complete a 5-way move. But yeah, it's on the 4 already. So this is 3 and 4, and it's going to make a new low, the euro yen, to finish the move. That's why we also presenting the idea of the extended wave 5 in the euro dollar. Now, the euro pound also is trading lower in an important matter, and the euro pound, it looks like it complete, I don't know what, yeah, it complete the C-way, oh my gosh, it complete the C-way here, and now the euro pound it's gonna trade lower. If you take a look at the side, right there is gonna be the correct count when you have 1 2 1 2. It looks like we did 3 4, and we ending the wave 3 already. That's what I think every euro pair is doing. The same is happening with the EUROCAD. The EUROCAD looks like it did 1 2 1 2, and you see it's gonna end wave 3 with another low before the EUROCAD trade higher. Now let's go around the major. Let me show you the Norwegian krone. The Norwegian krone right here looks like the dollar is ending a 5-way move. Look the divergence on the RSI, and look the way it's structured. 1 2 1 2 3 4 5. This is a 3, a 4 right here, and a wave 5 that should end around 557. And I want to point it out to you guys that the dollar and the Norwegian krone, it looks like they are ending the move. The euro, as a euro group, it looks like they are ending wave 3. So keep in mind the idea that it can be an extended 5 within the euro dollar. In that way, it allowed everything to get in the same, like in the same time frame or same cycle before a correction against the dollar. But the dollar is making a move. The dollar is making 5 ways, and I'm expecting, be a buyer of the dollar after 3 ways back. Now, what else? New Zealand also looks like it is either. New Zealand looks like it's either 1 2 1 2 3 4 5, a 3 ending wave 3 when wave 4 and 5 to come, or you can force a little and call this the wave 4 that goes with this one. But I believe that the RSI is showing divergency already. So again, many pairs are showing a 5-way move against the dollar, in favor of the dollar, which means that at least a 3-way move in favor of the dollar should happen. Like I say, sometimes it's not what we expect, and sometimes we don't get the side of the correction that we were expecting. I want you guys to keep that in mind, because I have to tell you about it, guys. Now, what else? Let me see what else is the dollar CAD. The dollar CAD is very interesting. Very, very interesting on the dollar CAD. The reason being is because the dollar CAD, even though, we labor in the dollar CAD in 2 possible ways. The first one is like it's in the wave 4. Why in the wave 4? Like the dollar CAD is doing like a diagonal C way, and the reason being that we put in those labels right there is because the oil trade. As you guys know, oil is well related with dollar CAD, and that means that if oil is going to make the move to make a 5th way, the CAD should make a low. Now, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swing from here, and maybe this is a double zigzag. because this is a 3. And then we need to look at the area of 160 in CAD. Now, it can be nesting 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, what is significant is that the CAD from New York lows right here, it looks like just make a 5-way move. That's telling me that at least 3 ways back is coming in some degrees on CAD. So what I'm expecting is, look, with divergence right there. So like I say, the dollar makes the move. The dollar makes 5-way from the lows. But like I always say, guys, there is no any straight line in trading. And it is very possible that pretty soon we get some type of weakness on the dollar, which we believe in Elliott Wave forecast that that weakness should be bought. Finally, let's take a look at Aussie. Finally, let's take a look at the Aussie trade. The Aussie just finished what it looks to be a 5-way move from the top. Again, after 5, there comes 3 ways. So I was thinking the possibility also, I have to let you know, that it can be a nest, but we're getting a lot of divergence here. If it's going to be a nest, it needs to explode to the downside. So for now, we believe that it's very possible that Aussie just finished a 5-way move and 3 ways back coming. All right, so that's gonna be all for tonight's video, guys. I hope we try to cover as much as we can. Thank you.